You feeling good?
That was December 18th. Because, I hadn't talked to that girl since February. So, it's been a while. 6 months.
Reminds me, I haven't talked to my dad in 30 years.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome to the very first episode of Two Dads with Dead Dads with Chaz and Doug. As you saw from this theme song, you kind of got a grasp of what this podcast is about, right?
Yeah, our dads are dead.
Spoiler alert.
Oh, shit. Sorry.
Our dads have died.
Yeah, for real. We both have dads that died. And we're like, yeah, that's pretty unique. That we're pretty young to have dead parents, especially when yours died way young.
30 years ago. This June 2nd, 30 years ago. What can't think of the 1994. Yeah.
Yeah, mine was June 25th, 1999. So 25 years ago, I just hit June 25th.
You're almost there, buddy.
That was a day.
Yep.
Probably not going to catch you just based on how math works.
That is true.
Yours dad.
It is what
your
it
dad.
is.
Yours dad. We've had a couple. Anyway, your dad died when you were 7?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that, bro.
Well,
I don't know why I think it's not funny. It's not funny, but it is. It's been a long time.
No, it's just something that, like, we started off. Well, before we get ahead of ourselves, I thought it would be really good and very, like, light of the situation. I feel like we should start every episode with a joke. Just a little joke, keep things going.
This was not discussed ahead of time, so I don't have any.
Well, that's good, because I got a joke for you.
Okay, great. Yeah, because I have no idea what the fuck I'm going to say, but yeah, sure.
All right. How many dads does it take to screw in a light bulb?
Did you Google dead dad jokes?
No, I literally thought about this. How many dads does it take to screw in a light bulb?
1.
I don't know. I don't have one.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, so I figured, like,
I could use that, dude. That's sick. That's awesome.
That's sick. Yeah, my dad died, so I got this really sick dead dad joke that my friend came up with.
Oh, man. I might have one.
Oh.
Yeah.
What do you got?
Hey, man. How many dads does it take to mow the lawn?
Man, I don't know. How many?
I don't know. I fucking did that shit every week, bro. Oh, demonetized. And that was a bad joke. Damn, I suck. Dude, I didn't have any.
That's why I took weeks to prepare for that joke. So it's your turn next week next month, whenever we film the next one.
Episode 2, I'm going to fucking kill that joke. Watch.
There you go. So, yeah, I mean, we started joking around about it, saying we were part of the DDC, the Dead Dad Club. And, it's always just been a thing that we've talked about. I mean, that's just one big thing we have in common is that, well, I mean, prior to us being dads, you've been a dad longer than I have. I was just a dad last year. And then as we were talking about actually making, an actual podcast, I just in our voice text was like, what about Two Dads with Dead Dads? And then that was it. It stuck. So here we are.
I think we were actually at a bar together.
I'll go back on the voice messages. We'll figure it out.
I'm pretty sure.
I know it's buried somewhere. And
no, because we were definitely at a bar. Because then it was basically like, oh, what Two Dads with Dead Dads, and you said that, and you were like, oh shit, and we were driving home because then I was voice messaging you. Oh my god, this is gonna be good. And it's probably,
oh my god, this is gonna be good.
Probably not. I'm just like overshooting. But yeah, dude, we said this in episode 0 if you watched. We were trying to do shit together for so long, and we couldn't figure out exactly how to get it to this. And this is what we want to be doing. We want to be spreading the word of dead dads to everybody and just show people that you can.
Yeah, I mean also too that I feel like we were talking about this, like if people were to come on, I would like other people with dead dads to come join us and just
dead moms and dads is fine.
True, but so dead parents,
right?
But they have to be a father themselves, right?
Yeah. Well,
right. Yes, because that eludes the whole thing. Because like, what if we're talking about kids? People who don't have kids don't want to hear about people that have kids. They got shit to do.
I'm just thinking of broadening our horizons. One of our friends, Nikki, posted recently her dad. Did you see that the other day? It was like yesterday, I think.
I did not see that.
Yeah, she posted her dad, a picture of her dad. I'm assuming it was her dad. Maybe it wasn't her dad. I don't know. But anyway,
we accept stepdads as well.
It was like.
July, because I lost my stepdad as well. I'm a 2-time DDC boy.
Yeah, that's nuts. I'm only a one-timer.
We'll go episode 2. That'll be episode 2.
One-timer here, but yeah, one of our girlfriends had posted that her dad had passed, and I think that we'd be limiting ourselves if we didn't have that, right? Because the only person I do know one of my friends, Ryan, has transgender wife, the husband, Jesus Christ, So long story short, I know one person that would be able to come on as a dad but I don't know if his dad died. Fuck. Yeah. So dude, it's like really limited.
We'll have to figure it out. I know a couple people whose dads passed within the past couple of years. But like, it happens.
It does happen. It happens to everybody eventually. It just doesn't happen to people young typically. It's an obstacle to come over for sure. Most people at a young age, Christ, I can think of in high school, because I was in a bereavement fucking group. I think there was 5 of us out of 600 and some kids in my class, plus so probably 1,800 people. It's a very small percentage of people that have to deal with this kind of loss at a very young age, and it is hard to navigate. So we're not going to give any advice on how to navigate this at all. We're kind of just telling you that it's hard to navigate, right?
Sure. Yeah, it sucks. I mean, like...
it sucks.
It sucks. Especially being a 2-time DDC boy. On the real, I mean, losing my dad when I was a kid, like, I didn't know what the hell was going on, but, I grew up with my mom raising 2 kids, and just her just, like, leading the way, and then my brother and I just, like, doing what we're doing. Then my stepdad came in, and he was great, but he also didn't understand us because we were different. We were totally not normal kids. We were hard kids to raise. But I don't do heroin, so I think I came out well.
You can go one of 2 ways, right? So like when you have tragedy, you can definitely fucking go, I gotta cope with this, right? I gotta cope with this, and I gotta do drugs, and I gotta be a badass, and I gotta do this. You can also go the right way and say, look, I'm steering clear. I'm gonna do whatever I need to do to be right. I'm gonna work hard. I gotta get through this and fucking just keep my head straight, right? Those are pretty much the only options you have, or you can just be boring and normal, which I don't think you can be. I honestly don't think you can be. You're going to have a fucked up sense of humor. Both of us have a really weird sense of humor. We're dark.
I mean, we did name this podcast 2 Dads with Dead Dads.
And it doesn't even bother us. Like, it doesn't. Yeah. That's not even a thing. Like, we'll laugh at death. We'll laugh at this. But you've been through it. And I think a lot of our friends that haven't dealt with that shit, you're not going to grasp it. You're not going to get it. I get it. So this is going to be completely irrelevant 99% of you.
No, I mean, but like going through it, what I have taught myself is just like once you grieve, because it's definitely a grieving process. Actually, it didn't hit me until senior year of high school, and I got very like not suicidal, but I was cutting myself like attention. Like it was a big thing that just like hit me. I was like doing weird stuff to myself because I was so young when my dad died. And then when I was like more, of an adult, I was not quite there, but like it just hit me. I'm just like, I don't have a dad. And then I just got really depressed. And then I grieved again. And now I just make jokes about it because I went through that process, and this is how I cope. Comedy has always been like the thing to kind of just get me through tragic shit.
It almost masks it
Yeah.
to a point. So, all right, let me ask you this then. So, do you still have grieving processes that you go through now? So, we lost our dad in different ways.
Yeah, we did.
Most people do. But you lost yours very young, right?
Yeah.
And we talked about this before where you're like, because I was like, dude, do you like think about it every day? And you said, you quite honest, right? Didn't you say no?
I don't know.
Yeah. So, like, for me, it was something, dude, that's something I think about every single day of my life. And it's been since 1999. Every single day of my life, I think of this shit. Something will remind me, whatever. Mine was very tragic. My dad died when he was 38 years old in a car accident. So, I was 17. I was going into my senior year. It was the summer of going into my senior year. And it just flipped my entire world, dude. Like, because I knew my dad longer than you knew your dad, obviously, right? So, like, that's a big part of it. You kind of grow up together. You had way less time with them, but I would still think you gotta think about that shit. Sorry, this is not a funny podcast. God damn, dude.
Dude, I'm having time of my life. I don't know what you're talking about. This is funny as shit. You're crying over there, you little bitch.
No, I'm good.
Hell yeah.
But no, seriously, it's rough. It's like the most. Think about a fatherless kid. It's very well known. Like, that's a big deal. Like,
actually,
a son.
You said you lost your dad when you said he was 38.
He was 38.
I'm pretty sure my dad was 38. I have to ask my mom, but like 38, 39 ish. He was definitely like, he wasn't 40. But like, to me, that's crazy. Like, being a dad, I'm about to live past my dad, which you have.
Right.
I haven't hit that yet. So that might trigger something. I don't know.
If it doesn't, dude, I don't know. Like, dude, it fucked me up. It was weird because you get to a point where you're older than your dad ever was, and that's a weird. You're like, oh shit, my dad was never 39. That's fucking weird. Now I'm 39. I'm 40, and I'm still posting weird shit online. I'm still doing weird things. I'm still like very juvenile in some of my thoughts, but like not in everything, but I have I still feel young, you know what I mean? So that's such a weird thing to go through. And then having the kid, now when I was talking about it, I think about it every day. It's like, dude, now I have a kid who's 6. So I only have 11 more years until I've been with my kid as long as my dad was with me. And to me, because the first 6 years went so quick, it's like, holy shit, dude, that's going to be here like this. And that's crazy for me to think about. So, like, people that know me, you're going to be like, oh, I didn't know that you actually think about this shit. You just, like, post dick jokes and shit online and stuff. But I really do think about these things all the time. And it's a fucking weird thing to go through as now an adult. And I'm 42 now. So now I'm, like, way past what he ever was. And so I think about movies I've missed with him, things that he would like, things that I could experience with him as an adult that I never got to experience with him as an adult. All types of shit, man. Just like, what would he be like these days? Would he be... I know he was funny as shit. So back in the day, I'm like, now, would he be so funny that I'd just be pissing my pants on the floor laughing because I could fit in with him now that I'm in the same realm, like I'm an adult, you know what I'm saying? Dude, there's so many places you can go with it, but all those thoughts like come in your head, and it's pretty wild.
Becoming a dad was really cool. I mean, you have way more experience than I do, but I'm only a year and some change in the game, but like it's been fun as shit raising my kid.
Yeah, I hate it. No, I'm kidding. No, it's awesome, man. It's a different experience for sure, 100%.
I will say that one of the, everyone has like the stereotypical dad where they tell the quote unquote dad jokes or whatever. And like the dads like do, oh, you're wasting electricity and shit. But like I actually experienced that. And it was like right after we got home from the hospital. So like Haley bought this like sanitizer thing for the bottles. And it's not like me to think like this at all. But like she was running the bottles and I literally put my arms like this and I was just like, I wonder how much electricity this thing uses. Just thinking about the electric bill. And it actually, like, I was actually concerned. I'm like, if we're going to be using this a lot, our electric bill's going to go through the roof. And, like, that hit me instantly. So, you know.
These bottles don't have to be that clean. Like, come on now.
Newborn babies. That woman wants everything sterilized, everything. The baby's got to be pure.
I understand. I don't understand. I never thought about the electric bill once.
I've never thought about sanitation or anything. Oh yeah. Well, you're rich, so
dude, I think more about like, don't do that. You're gonna crack your fucking head open. You're gonna crack your head. I'm always thinking about you're gonna crack your head open, dude. Like always. I'm like, dude, you're running too fast. You're gonna crack your head. But I was an idiot kid and I did a bunch of dumb shit. So
yeah, but you also have a son. So I don't know what it's going to be like because I still have a couple years till she's running around. But, like, you know, I was a little boy once, and I was an idiot once. So, like, and my brother did crack his head open.
I cracked mine, too.
Yeah, so that concern is pretty valid.
No, it's legit. And I, like, can't remember things now. Like, shit. I've had multiple concussions, but you probably don't know the story, but I was 5 years old. I think I was 5. We were moving into my house that I grew up as a child, so I lived there until I was like 18, 19. And it was an old ass house. They were fixing it all up. There was a pile of like bricks, and I was running and I was chasing a Tonka truck. If you know what a Tonka truck is,
of course I do, dude.
Hell
Get
yeah.
out of here with that.
Oh yeah, toxic masculinity. I was a toxic masculinity child.
Play with that with my Stretch Armstrong. What's up?
Hell yeah. So I was pushing my Tonka truck and I was going. And I think I forget which one it is. It's either I tripped over a brick and landed on a cinder block, or I tripped over a cinder block and landed on a brick. Either way, I have a scar above my eye. I cracked my head, like a hole in my head, and apparently I was screaming. One of my friends remembers it. And they took me to the doctor, and the doctor, my mom still tells me this, the doctor put her finger in my head to her first knuckle, and they had to do, like, they sewed it up and shit, whatever, and I'm fine.
Damn, dude.
So I'm always like, dude, you're gonna crack your head. You're gonna crack your head, because I'm like, he's at the same age. Like, I cracked my fucking head open, dude. You gotta not crack your head open. I'm just trying to not get him.
Yeah, I never like broke a bone or cracked
Ever?
my head open. Never, ever.
Never broken a bone.
I've had a heart attack. Is that?
That's pretty good.
So like, there's that.
That's pretty good, dude. I almost cried. You sent me that message. Almost. I didn't cry, but I was. He's like, dude, I think I almost died. Heart attack. I'm in the hospital. Chaz is weird. So, like, when he's going through shit, he won't talk to anybody. So it just gets it's just radio silence. He won't tell anybody about anything. He's just like, so you know something's going on because you're like, oh, I haven't talked to Chaz in fucking a day.
I don't like to like. I'm not the type of person to be like, oh, I'm sad. Oh, this is what's happening with me. Even though it's like, I didn't even tell my mom or.
Dude, that's wild.
I was in the hospital.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah. So actually, yeah, it's a pretty funny story.
Quick. I do want to hear about it. So, like, I know the heart attack story, but tell people like what you went. Tell the people what you went. Which camera am I looking at? Hell yeah. Tell the people what you went through, Chaz, because it's quite a story.
So I mean, I'll just make it as short as possible. I was having chest pains.
Yeah, it's not important or anything. It's just a fucking heart attack. No big deal.
Come on, man. We got a time limit. You're trying to keep this under 20 minutes.
Yeah, good point.
It's not happening. So like, it started on a Tuesday. I was at band practice when I was filling in for No Remorse. Or no, I was in No Remorse. We changed our name. Yeah, we were like trying to be a band or whatever. And so yeah, I was playing drums. Mid song, I got like very lightheaded, and I was like, I think I'm passing out. Like, what's going on? And everyone's like, yeah, you're fine, whatever. Yeah, I called Haley. She's like, oh, you probably have indigestion. Which I think is
like,
so funny.
I'm actually dying, but thanks.
Yeah, she's like, oh yeah, blah blah blah. So then I just chalk it up to that. Next day I go to work, and I realized anytime my heart rate would go up.
Cut the camera to me while I'm looking at you like concerned. I'm like,
all right.
Damn.
Okay. When I went to work the next day, I realized that anytime my heart rate would go up, like I would just get dizzy and then fall to the ground. So then,
sorry, you never told me you fell to the ground. What? Dude, you never said that. Yeah, I heard the. I remember the band practice. You were fucking feeling like dizzy. You never said you were like.
Oh, I fell, dude. I fell like right to the ground.
Holy shit.
Yeah. And then
wait, what's your occupation?
I was working at a warehouse.
Oh yeah, so you're lifting things all day? Yeah, that's fine. And when you lift things, you fucking fall to the floor and hit your head? You're good. You're fine. Don't worry about it.
You told me, dude. It took me till Friday to go to the hospital. It was days of just me just like neglecting all this.
Dude, that's so fucking wild.
No. Well, my mindset was like mindset. Keyword mindset. This is going to be a YouTube short and a reel. My mindset was I couldn't afford to go to a hospital because I went to the hospital before because I had a fucked up wrist and they're like, oh, here's a brace and some Tylenol.
Some ibuprofen, yeah, right.
Yeah, it was a $700 bill.
Right.
And then that scarred me. I'm like, I don't want to just go there and be like, oh, take some Advil, you'll be fine. So like that was just me. I'm just like, I'm not.
So you're like, all right, I keep falling down at work. So if I just fucking buy a couple dollar pads on Amazon, like, and then it'll pad my fall, I should be good. And then fucking that's a lot less than a $700 bill. Yo, quit drinking, bro.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude. So what prompted me to go to the hospital was that Saturday I was supposed to help the owner of the company move an entire house.
You would have fallen so many times.
Dude, I would have probably died, honestly. I honestly would have died. But like
you fucking idiot keeps falling down the stairs.
I think he was only giving me like $200 to move an entire house, which back then I was like, oh dude, that's a lot of money, dude. But like someone talked me into like going to the hospital. He's like, just get it checked out. And he pretty much said like, would you rather have an expensive bill or would you rather have your wife pay for your funeral? And I was like, that's a really good point. And so I just went to the hospital. So they did a bunch of tests. They couldn't find anything.
I'm sorry. I was zoning off. Who said that?
Someone I worked with. Just some.
Not a teledoc.
No, a hypochondriac I worked with, who literally
not
like,
a
was
fucking paid doctor that fucking.
No. Oh no, I called doctor. I called like my personal doctor or health family doctor.
Right.
I just said, oh yeah, I'm having chest pain. They're like, go to the hospital. I'm like, well, won't you see me? They're like, no, go to the hospital. We're just gonna send you to the hospital. I'm like,
yeah, that sucks.
They found a block in my widowmaker artery, which is like my major artery, and basically the doctor said, you're extremely lucky that you were having this because if it would have closed anymore, it's like
just
one of those you would have just dropped dead. Just like in the movie, like, oh gee, I'm thinking I'm having a heart attack. It was like, no, you would have just died.
Just fucking wild. So it's literally like somebody shuts off a water valve, right? Like it's that,
basically, yeah. That's basically.
They tell you how clogged it was with the percentage.
Oh, very. I still have the pictures.
I
actually I was cleaning out.
Insert pictures.
Yeah. Oh, actually, yeah. Wait, where's it? Right here, you can see my artery prior. I think I have both. I have something. So here's a picture of an artery. I don't know if it makes sense, but yeah, it was extremely closed and
right there.
Extremely dangerous. Where at?
Right there.
Yeah, right there.
Right there.
So yeah, like that gave me a whole different new outlook on life, and I lost 50 pounds. And
like
I quit smoking. I gained it all back after COVID, but like...
How long were you in the hospital?
Day and a half.
Because I think you messaged me, I think, from...
Yeah, I messaged everybody important to me that night. So like...
You told me, dude, and I'm going to sound important, but he was like, dude, I only told like 65 people. that I'm fucking almost died.
Yo,
but
no, seriously, it was a Facebook group of friends.
It was a short list, and I've known this guy forever, and we talk every day, and it was kind of like I was like, holy shit, dude, like that's wild. That was jarring. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, but that was a really. I look back at it as like a very like defining moment in my life because it was like I grew from that. Like I cried that night like a bitch. I woke up the next day and I said,
at the hospital?
Oh yeah, in the bed. Like after I sent the message to everybody, I like had my had my moment. I woke up the next day. I said, "Get me out of this hospital. I'm ready to go." And I started eating vegan food
because you got a stent, right?
Yeah. So,
well, they do that right away.
They did it with the catheterization. So the catheterization is they shoot a dye in your veins to see what's going on, and then from there, like I was like, they asked me how doped up I wanted to be, and I said I want to be doped up enough to be awake, but I want to know nothing that's going on. So I was like, and then I woke up.
Hold on, here's the video.
There's no video.
Oh, damn it, that'd be awesome.
Maybe I'll reenact it up here. Yeah, so I was basically like coming to, and I just heard like blockage, and I literally was just like, "Hey, can I have more of that stuff?" I just woke up and just doped me up more.
Some morphine?
I don't remember what it was. It was
something legit,
some kind of shit that kept me. I was flying, dude. It was a good time.
So I didn't know that they did that at the same time. So they can. What, they shoot a stent? I have no idea how this shit works.
Beats me. I was fucked up.
so they throw a stent in you and you're good to go. But you were good to go the next day and you literally left the next day?
I left the next day and I told Haley to go get me some vegan food because I need to be healthy. Which in Phoenixville, Gangster Vegan was like, it was delicious. And then I started biking a lot. I quit smoking and I ate so much fucking vegan food and lost 50 pounds, and now I gained it all back. But it's more muscle because I started working out more. Because I was just biking, and I was just like you could see from back then, I was just like super thin in the face. And I'm like, oh, that was nice. But now I'm a dad, so it doesn't fucking matter. As long as I'm healthy, that's all that really matters.
You gotta let it go. Since we started playing in a band in 2010, I see pictures back then. I mean, that's 14 years ago, so it's a long time ago.
Oh yeah, you look like you were like a starving child back then. It was
bad. So yeah, I know Tish, my wife, she'll say, she's like, oh my god, she's like, you were almost like too thin. I was like, yeah, kind of, but I put on like 45 pounds since then. It's a lot.
I don't know if people know this about Doug. I don't know if you're still like this, but do you still eat McDonald's every single day?
No, not even close.
So this man back in the day would eat. I mean, he still eats junk food and eats like a child, but McDonald's every day, bad. And he would be.
Can I tell you what I had today?
What'd you have today? I guarantee it was chicken nuggets.
No, well, I did have it. Yeah. I had three chicken nuggets. I'm gonna eat more later, to be honest. But no. So today I woke up. I went to work. I had half of a classic hoagie from Wawa left. So it was a turkey hoagie. I had
How old is it? A day old?
A day old.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's acceptable.
I got it yesterday. So it was a day old, so I ate that cold, which was good. Roll was already toasted, so it was a little soggy from being in the fridge. But I had that. I had a Polly-O string cheese. I had a Rice Krispies treat. It's going to get worse. Then I had a fruit by the foot, because I'm 12 years old, apparently. And then
I noticed that in your little treat drawer, you had a shit ton of fruit by the foot.
They're so
which
good,
is like
dude. They're so good.
Those Gushers and fruit roll-ups were my favorite things growing up.
Fruit by the foot, I still do. I'm like driving down the road. People look at me.
Just
I still do it looks like I have the dumb black and blue tongue. I'm like, I just look at people. I'm just fucking stupid. Yeah, I like pull off a section at a time and I put it on my tongue and then I go and I suck it up and eat it.
Oh my god!
So I had that and then I got done work early because I'm leaving my job and I went to Chick-fil-A, got a Chick-fil-A meal with a chocolate sundae.
Nice.
Whipped cream and cherry on top? Yes, please. So I got that, and but I only ate a couple of the nuggets, and they're in the fridge right now. And then we went to a bar a little bit ago and had a chicken Caesar salad. So I'm getting a little better.
I did notice you are eating more salads, which is surprising.
I still eat a shitload. Like, I don't eat great, that's for sure. I don't eat great. But as far as McDonald's, there was a period in my life where I literally ate McDonald's from a teenager, like 16, up to 35, 36. I ate McDonald's every day, sometimes multiple times a day. And
what was your go-to order? Did you have the same order every day, or did you switch it up?
Oh, it depended. In the morning, it would be a number 3, which is a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit. I would have that with a hash brown and usually a sweet tea, sometimes a Coke, depending on how dirty I was trying to get that day.
Oh,
and
rascal.
If you start out with a Coke in the morning at like 7 in the morning, like you're asking for it.
You don't drink coffee, right? You don't, no caffeine? You
Hot chocolate. I'm a child, dude. I'm a child. So I drink hot chocolate. I never drink coffee ever.
That's a shame.
But I do like coffee flavored things. I might like coffee now. Don't know. Oh, so I'll drink hot chocolate or French vanilla cappuccino. Is it cappuccino? French vanilla
latte?
Whatever you can mix, like from Wawa, the fucking French vanilla in your hot chocolate. Cappuccino. Yeah. There you go. So I drink those. But yeah, my other thing would be 2 McChickens with no lettuce, no shred, they call it. No shred. 2 McChickens.
Don't worry, I used to work at McDonald's. I get the lingo, bro.
Yeah. 2 McChickens, no lettuce, side of barbecue sauce, fries, and a large Coke or large sweet tea. Hell yeah.
Jesus Christ,
is this interesting?
Dude. I'm curious because...
But I've stayed in shit because I play hockey and shit. But and I've had people like, dude, you're gonna fucking die, and I'm like, I'll go. So I've gone to the doctor, and they've done my cholesterol, they've done everything. My resting heart rate's like 54. I just had this done because I was in the ER last week for 2 weeks ago for stitches.
Yeah. Mine's in the 60s and 70s, but
so
that's pretty crazy. 54.
Mine was like 54. It was like something like the last time I went to the ER was last. Oh, I've been to the ER like twice this year, but last year I went for my heart because I thought I was having a heart attack because I was passing out at my kitchen thing, and they still don't know what the fuck it was, but anyways, probably was dying. But
I remember that, and then I started joking around like, "Yo, what's up,
dude?" I thought
Stent Bros, baby.
I thought I was like gone, man. And they shaved my chest and all the EKGs and all this shit. They kept me in the hospital, and it was I was like panicking, but like, do you have anxiety? I'm like, dude, I was playing Call of Duty. I was fine. And then all of a sudden I was doing dishes at my sink and I felt like I was passing out, and I called 911. I was like, I started going, no. Oh, no. And I was like, I'm not killing it. I was like blacking out, and I was getting dizzy to where it felt like it was pushing me to the floor. And I was like, oh, fuck, I know what this is. This is all these McDonald's meals. God damn it. McDonald's is not going to sponsor us, by the way. I was like, shit, this is it. So I called 911. They came out, and the guys were sitting in the driveway like doing shit on me. And I ended up going to the hospital that day, and they did all these tests and shit. They were like, yeah, I think you're dehydrated and maybe anxious. I'm like, God damn, I'm a pussy. That's annoying. Like, I thought it was some major big deal.
All the grease and the sweet tea you were drinking.
Oh, dude, I thought it was such a big deal. And it wasn't, but they were like, your resting heart rate. This was like going through the shit. They were like, yeah, it's like 54, 52. They're like, you actually have like a Olympic level resting heart rate. And I was like, fuck yeah, dude.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
So it's fun getting old, right? It's fun worrying about everything.
Oh, dude, no, my knees hurt, my shoulder hurts. I fucking, no, it sucks. It's not great.
Oh, I know. That's why I went to the gym the other day, and I literally said to myself, I fucking hate that I have to do this. Like, I literally have to do this, or I probably will die.
That's the ultimatum. Like, I have to do these squats.
Dude, run around, kill yourself, or, just die a death, whatever.
That's terrible.
I know, it sucks being fat, but, like, you...
Well, back to that. You said you worked at McDonald's. You told me a story years ago.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you already know where I'm going.
I already know where you're going.
So, this dude has one of my favorite fucking stories I've ever heard. Ever. I've never been fat. No offense. I'm not fat shaming. I'm not. But, like, I've never been there. So, I've never lived the life of, like, having to...
The life of luxury.
Where you're like, dude, I just have to eat this. It's in front of me. I don't get that at all. I only eat when I'm hungry, and that's it. Like, I don't just fucking.
I wish I was like that because I fucking hate when I'm just somewhere. If there's like a cookie or chocolate or something on the table, and I'm just having a conversation, I'm just looking, and then when the time is right, and like no one's eating that, I'm eating it. I'm gonna eat this. And I'll think about it for hours.
But yeah, you're spending so much energy, so you're like burning calories thinking about how you're gonna get
my
the
brain
cookie.
calories. Yeah, just totally working that up.
I don't understand the people that's like, I eat my feelings and shit. I'm like, dude, I got feelings. I cry at fucking dumbass movies and like TV shows where they're like, move that bus, and it's like a nice house after they had a shit house. I'm like, I'm like crying and shit because I'm all fucked up from like tragedy and shit. But like, but I've never been like, I gotta eat ice cream because of that. I eat ice cream anyway. Don't get me wrong, but you have a story.
Oh man, I have many stories, but
oh yeah, tell me more. tell me one I haven't heard, and tell me the one I definitely have heard. This.
Well, do you know about what I used to do with the chicken there? The grilled chicken? Okay, let me tell this story.
Should this be episode 2 or does this fucking keep going? Who cares? Hey, we're in overtime right now, boys and girls and everybody else that you identify.
No, I mean like this is our first episode officially.
Right.
So just let it be what it is, you know? It's not like we're having like once there's like pause moments that I have to edit out, then it's like, okay, yeah, we'll cut it here.
That's cool. All right. So this is the greatest story you've ever heard.
It's not the greatest story.
If you've never been fat, it's awesome.
So when I used to work at McDonald's, and
I know the ending. The ending's so good. All right, go ahead.
Okay. So when I used
is this the chicken one?
No,
tell the chicken one first.
No, this is your story. This is your favorite. Actually, no, I'll tell the chicken one because you haven't heard it. So in McDonald's, I don't know how every McDonald's kitchen's laid out, but they have the grill.
It's the same. It's the same.
Yeah, they're all built exactly the same. They have the grill, and then behind you is where the fryer is, where you put the fries and the nuggets. So when I always ate everything just like plain, and I loved grilled chicken for some reason. So when I was cooking grilled chicken, I would always put an extra one on. And so you would put it on and then just let it do its thing, and then you would put it in a thing for them to make. What I used to do without hesitation was I would take the one, put the spatula on, and I would throw it backwards where you would dump the nuggets to sort. So then when I would sort the nuggets, I would take that piece of chicken and just start eating. So it literally looked like this. It literally looked like this.
I stand corrected. That might be better than the other story.
Oh, then I should tell the other story.
How many pieces would you eat in a shift?
Probably 2, 3.
Oh, that's not that big. Oh, Jesus. I thought you were like fucking house and chickens like left and right. I picture this like...
Well, no, then I would go...
1 sandwich for you, 3 for me. 1 for you, 3 for me.
Well, I couldn't eat more because I would go to the freezer. And
I'm crying. I can't fucking
do
deal with this shit. Oh, my God.
So Doug's favorite story, and the reason why I wouldn't eat more is because they would send me down and go, oh, hey, we're out of cookie dough. Can you go to the freezer?
He's like, yup.
I happily volunteered because I could just sit in the freezer and then just...
Like, Daddy gets so happy every time we ask him if we need more cookies.
Yeah. And so they would send me down. They had a big bag of just like raw cookie dough. And I would literally just open the bag, stand in the freezer, and just eat the cookie dough.
So that's why shit costs so much. You got little fat kids in the freezers eating all the shit and like eating the extra sandwiches and nuggets and stuff. Oh my God, my stomach hurts, dude.
Well, I got one more food story. We can probably wrap on that. My first job ever.
Please, because I can't do this.
My first job ever was at a swim club. It was like a private swim club where you would you had to be a member to be there, and I worked at the snack bar. I used to make all these kind of concoctions there, like just every food. I would just like, what can I do with this kind of thing? And so it's a similar story to fucking the cookies. So they had a freezer, like one of those freezers where you would
cough button. Sorry.
Cough button. We need to invest in a cough button.
I think we might. Dude, if you're gonna make me laugh, yeah, I got it.
Well, so yeah, they had one of those freezers that you like at the store where you want like a ice cream pop or something. You would open. So they used to have frozen Snicker bars in there, and so what I would do, because it was hot, it was the summer when I worked there, I would literally clear space out in there. I would move everything and then be like, oh, I'm going to go to the bathroom. I would sit in there and eat the Snickers in the freezer. I swear to God.
In the little tiny freezer?
Because it was hot. And I was just like, I was hungry and I got to sit in the freezer and cool off. So it was a win-win situation.
Holy shit. This is way worse than I thought, dude.
Oh, dude, I have a horror. I love food. I love chocolate and cookies. And dude,
but wait, you don't eat? So, like, you don't eat in the shower? Because everybody that talks to me that knows that I eat in the shower thinks that's the weirdest fucking thing ever.
No, I've never eaten in the shower. I've drank in the shower. Like, I'll bring a beer in the shower, but I think that's horrifying.
That's like that's so weird, man. I eat ice cream in the shower all the time.
Like, I did take a pint of ice cream on the shitter once and eat that, which I've told people that they're like, why? I'm like, because it was very comfortable.
I've done that too. That's like easy. But in the shower, if you have a bowl of ice cream, Rocky Road, mint chocolate chip, whatever.
I think next episode we definitely got to talk about your bathroom habits, because that is a lot of people don't know about it, but it is. To me, that I guess it's fascinating, like with how you are with fat people eating their feelings away. Your bathroom etiquette alone is unbelievable.
It's not that bad. It's really.
We'll leave it up to you.
Yeah, we'll leave it up to you.
Let us know what you think in the comments, and comment, subscribe, and I don't know. You know all the work. You watch more podcasts than me.
Yeah,
you tell them.
Yeah, fucking smash it, dude. Smash the subscribe button. Smash the like button. What else? Ring a bell. There's a bell thing. If you click the bell, we don't even have a channel yet. We'll make a channel.
We'll make a channel.
We're gonna put
by
this
the time
shit out.
this is uploaded.
Oh yeah, we'll have a channel. We have a channel, by the way.
Yeah.
Our channel. What's our channel called? Two Dads with Dead Dads. That's it.
Sure.
And now we're gonna leave you with this. Fuck me, dude.
Are we doing it?
Yeah.
All right.
So we figured out a thing. We like to hang out a lot, but we don't get to a lot. But when we do hang out, we hang out hard. And when we hang out, we usually play guitars. And we like to just play songs together and have fun. And it's a blast. And our friend Ken thinks we're very talented and we're mediocre.
Extremely mediocre.
He's a drummer, I'm a vocalist, whatever. So Chaz figured out that the Last Resort riff from Papa Roach,
the lead in Last Resort.
There you go.
Yeah.
Goes with any 4/4 song ever. So
I figured, well, every popular song, everyone we've tried with, it just works really well.
Right. So we'll do a thing like he'll start playing a riff and I'll just break into a random ass song of my choosing and we'll see if it works. And it has worked literally 100% of the time. So we're going to try to demonstrate that now. And if you see a big edit here, then it didn't work.
Yeah, if it doesn't work, then I'll just put a picture of our dads with some candles or some shit.
So you feel bad. That's great. And hey, guys, just so you know, we are working hard at the whitetrashtees.com. We are going to come up with some more ideas. We've come up with quite a few, and we're going to pop those on the next episode here, all right? I don't know what fucking camera I'm looking at. I'm like going back and forth.
It doesn't matter. Thanks for joining us. Who knows when we'll film the next episode, but enjoy. I'm sick of pushing buttons. I figured every time we do this, we'll just record it. So the quality's probably going to look better because I'm actually recording it on my cameras.
Hell yeah.
And so, you know.
Can I get a who you?
We know what song we're playing. I know some weeks we're just going to surprise each other. And, well, he'll surprise me because I'm playing the same riff every time. But
I don't know how to play the riff.
We'll see how it works. You want me to start, right?
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
All right. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna.
Yeah, because everybody knows what you're playing.
I'm not a guitar player, so I'm gonna fuck up. But here we go.
Hell yeah, boys. Now I was gonna clean my room, but I got. Now I don't get up and find the broom, but I got. Now my room is stuck, and I know why. Because I got high, because I got high, because I got high. Now I was gonna go to class, boy, I got high. Now I could've cheated, and I could've passed, but I got high. I'm taking it next semester, and I know why. Why, man, hey, hey, because I got high, because I got high, because I got high. Now I was gonna go to work, but I got high. I got a new promotion, but I got high. Now I'm dealing toe, and I know why. Cause I got high, cause I got high, cause I got high.